Well, hello then. Welcome back to another episode of Unknown to Untouchable. UD Melilla. We're back for the second episode. Welcome. Hope you enjoy. First, we're going to go through our transfer. The transfer window has closed. It closed a few days ago. We've made a few additions. We've let a few people go. It's been tough. It's not easy being a city secluded on the North African coast when you've got no money. So we did make some good deals, and I'm actually quite happy with what we've done. Firstly, I'll go through the outs. Hector, Igor, Martinez, Lolo Garrido, and Wanan were all gone before I got here. Wanan is on loan with Orihuela, but the other three, they were never with me. So a little bit unfortunate with Igor Martinez here. He's actually quite good. Probably could have used him, but he is, like I said, not here. Firstly, we'll go through the outs that I released. Our first departure that I made was unfortunately Michel Diana. Michel, he probably could have done a job for me this year, but we had to get his wages off, and we replaced him with some pretty good players. So a little bit sad, but he hopefully will get a bit more game time at Lagostera. Next one, Mohamed Mahanan. Mohamed is the one club basically man, Melilla through and through. We've let him go, unfortunately. He just wasn't going to get in the side. Again, we had to let him go because of his wage. We needed to free up some room for some additions. He was unfortunately one of the ones on the chopping block. And lastly, Leo. And this was a bit of a last-minute deadline day departure. He's gone on loan to Gymnastica. You'll see why, but we've got him off the books. Gymnastica paying all his wages. We've brought in someone cheaper. So basically that's it. All right, the ins now from Carrie Underwood up to Maui was completed before I got here. Our first transfer we made, or free transfer, is Primi. Welcome. Primi is quite good. We've picked him up. Low determination, unfortunately, I didn't notice, but 23, £500 a week. He's a lot cheaper than what we already had, and he's as good, if not better, than what we already had. So really happy to bring him in. He should do some good things for us. The next in was Danny Espinar. As you can see here, no money per week, which is ideal. We're paying him a pay to play, basically. 350 quid if he plays. Absolute bargain. He's my free kick taker and corner taker. Main reason I got him in, but he also does do a pretty good job in the center of the park for me. Really good addition, no brainer. Next off the rank is Didier Ovono. Now Didier, 36-year-old Gabon international. He's not too bad, is he? I know he's 36, but he's quite good. I brought him in as first choice goalkeeper for £230 a week. I really couldn't say no. An absolute bargain, and he's really good experience as well. He'll be here for a season, but hopefully be a good season. If you've already spotted it, don't worry about it. He'll be fine. Next off the rank is Amine Ichalalen. He is the reason Leo left. Backup goalkeeper from Morocco. Basically, what I did was I was kind of running out of time to get a few players in, and I needed some backups and just a bit of squad depth. So I went through the Moroccan leagues and tried to find any free agents or non-contracts, and I managed to find a pretty good backup goalkeeper. So he's come in on a non-contract, and that's why Leo left. Got Leo's wages off the bill, brought in one for free. He's going to sit on the bench, not get paid, and we're going to love it. And I may have saved the best for last here. Antonio Amaya. Don't look at his age. I know it's another 36-year-old, but he's quite good, isn't he? Jumping reach, bravery, heading. I am hoping that he'll score a few goals from set pieces this year. I'm quite happy I've got him in. It's a chunk of money, but the scouts love him. I love him. We're all loving each other. It's going to be good. Oh, and that brings us to finances. Now, I know we're in the red quite badly. I had to let go of a few absolute fraud staff members. Maybe it was a mistake terminating their contracts and paying them 30-odd grand. It could have been an absolute blunder, but our projection is not good. We are losing money like it's fresh bread. That's not the saying. We are losing money like it's a loaf of bread. That's not the saying. What's the saying? We are losing money. So what I've had to do is bring in a whole new coaching staff, basically. We had no one here that was any good. We had 2 fitness coaches in the first team. We didn't have a physio. We had no scouts. A director of football, which he's still here. And a very peculiar staff member, which we'll go through now. And our first team staff, we got rid of our assistant manager, and we brought in Roberto Granero. He's the best I could get. He plays a similar style of football to me, which I'm hoping to play. So I'm glad he's here. He should be pretty good for us. We brought in 1 Gill as well. What's the score? 1 Gill. 1 Gill. And we've kept Augusto Hoyo. He was the best of the 2 fitness coaches that we had in our staff. He's here. He's staying. Welcome. Well, not welcome. Happy to see you, Augusto. Now our director of football, Paco Montoya. Anyone think he should be retiring? Yeah, me too. We've brought in a new scout, Aitor Antuna. He's, again, the best we could get. He should be okay for us, actually. He doesn't look too bad for a third division scout. And the little one to help him out, Jose Antonio Portillo. Yeah, again, not too bad. I want to give props to Carlos Abel Garcia. A physio, he only wants 60 quid a week. Really, really generous man. Maybe he's got some inheritance. He doesn't need the money, and he's just doing it for the love of the club. And, I'm happy about this. He will be great for us. I'm happy that I'm only paying him 60 quid a week. We're in financial trouble. He doesn't want to bankrupt the club. He's a good guy, Carlos. We love him. On the other side of the spectrum, On the other side of the spectrum, we'll take a trip to Melilla B. All right, so Melilla B. As you can see, we're all grey. Ibrahim's here. I couldn't get rid of him. We had the staff. No coaching staff. No recruitment team members. But we've got a physio. Okay. Introducing you Hassan Hamed Mohammed. He is the head physio for the Melilla B side. I just want to set the record straight. I didn't sign him. He is on 1.5 grand per week. 1.5 grand per week. Now that may not seem like much for all those managers who manage Manchester United and Liverpool and Barcelona. That amount of money is a lot for us. Let's put things into perspective. Our star striker Carlos Fernandez is on 1.9k a week. He is the second highest paid player in the club, out of the players and the staff in the club. And he's the B team head physio. And he's not even that good. I can't believe it. Someone explain it to me. I can't get an answer from the chairman. It's absolute chaos here. Absolute chaos. But we'll move on. All right, you may have noticed, yes, we have played the first game of the season. It wasn't an accident. It was a bit of a blunder on my end. But we played and we lost. It's all right. We'll run through it. The friendlies went quite well. We won. We won the first one 4-0. Hilal Nador drew with Barcelona B and Oviedo, great results, and drew with Europa. Smashed the children's team in Melilla 8-0, and beat JN 4-1. So we did have a pretty good pre-season. But yes, we did play the first game of the season. A really unfortunate 3-1 loss to Sanse. We played quite well, in my opinion. If I bring up the match stats, 18 shots, 13 on target, 60% possession. We played quite well, but we were unlucky. Our defense let us down a little bit, and maybe our new Gabon international keeper let us down a bit. But yeah, so it wasn't the best, but I'm taking the positives. Thomas Cosset scored early for Sanse as a corner, I believe. We equalised in the 87th minute, a great goal from Jose Higon. 2 minutes later, we conceded again, and 2 minutes after that, we conceded a penalty. Yeah, we crumbled a little bit. I may be putting it down to our dynamics, maybe when maybe not the most mentally strong at the moment. The boys don't quite trust me yet. I'm basically a nobody at the moment. So hopefully we'll pick it up. But we will be bringing you the game against Langreo now, and hopefully we'll be able to get a result. Before we head to the game, I did want to show you my tactic and kind of the 11 or so that we're going to be mainly going with this season. Now, I've created some sort of a tiki-taka formation tactic, and it did okay in the last match. It did pretty well throughout pre-season, so I'm not too concerned. We just need a bit of time for it to gel and to get the boys playing the way I want them to play. It is a positive sort of short passing, play out of defense, fairly wide formation, nothing too crazy. I don't want to overload the boys with information just yet. We're trying to play it a bit wider to the flanks. We are best, and that's where all our strength is, down the wide areas. So I'm hoping that we're going to utilize our left and right backs, our two wingers who are just going to feed Carlos Fernandez all season, I hope anyway. We are going to counter a little bit and play a bit of a higher line, press a bit more. But it's quite straightforward. It's quite a simple one. But I'm a big believer in not trying to complicate too many things in lower divisions. So, we'll see how it goes. All right, next game's in 3 days, so I will. We'll see you for it. Well, I've just noticed here that Roberto Granero, who I thought liked the same style of football as me, is yelling at me to change my tactical style. We've only played one game. He needs to have a look at himself. Tell you what, I mean, it's a similar philosophy, but he wants to just throw information at my boys. No, thanks, mate. We're going to keep it simple, and then we're going to add them later. You're getting ahead of yourself, Robbie boy. Now, I know there's a lack of depth at centre-back. I couldn't get anyone else in. I tell you, I've just noticed my backup keepers played against Brazil. You just get capped for Morocco. He did, didn't he? Under Under 20s. It's a senior. Oh, that must be. He's in my senior squad. I get it. Yeah. Idiot. All right, here we are. We are away at Langreo. Let's hope we can get a win, at least a point. I think I'm expecting from this match. What I haven't shown you yet is the where we kind of expected to finish this season. So we'll just jump into season preview. Right. So yeah, we were expected to finish 8th according to the bookies, or whoever comes up with this list here. So I'm hoping we can go a little bit better than that. I think our squad has the potential to be one of the best in the league, but it is early days. It is early days, definitely. I was wrong in the last episode. We are one of the few semi-professional clubs. Most are professional, as you can see. We've got a few B teams here. Atletico Castilla's the Real Madrid B team. So yeah, we are. Maybe we shouldn't be pushing for as higher than 8th. Maybe that is where we are, but we'll find out. Okay, here we are, Langreo v Melilla. We're playing in our lovely third kit. Brilliant. Let's get into it. I'm sure you've seen it. I can't believe this has happened. Didier Avono is on international duty with Gabon. What is he doing? You're 36? Surely you're retired from international football. What he has done has left us with no goalkeepers. I mean, Charlton. I shouldn't have got rid of Leo. I can't believe this. $16, Jacob Zaniga. They're not even fit. Welcome, Jacob. Welcome, Jacob Zaniga. And welcome, Juan San Francisco. This is not ideal. This is not ideal. Oh, God. Okay. Good luck, fellas. Right. Okay. So, let's not worry about the goalkeepers. We're going with our tactic I mentioned earlier. I'm going to bring in Antonio Amaya. Ricky had a pretty poor game last time out, so he's going to come in as the experienced centre-back in next to Primi. But the rest will stay the same as last match. I want to get some consistency going, so hopefully, again... Okay, the idea of football is to score more goals than the opposition, right? So let's hope we can score today. We will be starting with Jacob Zaniga in goal. Welcome, Jacob. Hopefully his parents have travelled with him. At left back, we'll be playing Carry On. He will be carrying on. At left back, we'll be playing Carry On. Centre back, Amaya, Primi, and Paras. At right back, Jordi Ortega in the ball-winning midfielder position. John Saberio in centre mid, along with Danny Espinar. Jose Higon, the goal scorer from last match, out on the right. Carrie Underwood out on the left. Carlos Fernandez stuck in the middle with you. All right, looks like they're playing a 4-1, 4-1, 4-4-1-1. Oh, lovely. They got a real keeper. Dennis, are you okay? He's better than Jacob. All right, boys. Team talk. Let's go assertive. Come on, lads. Show me what you can do. What are you switched off for? Have faith. Oh. What have I said? Have faith. Well done. We'll move on. All right. We're away. Our first away game of the season. We've travelled miles. Let's go. Started off well. Oh, almost a brilliant start. 8 minutes in. A great free kick by Espina. That's what he's in here for. He swings in the corner. It's not too bad. Carry Underwood with, Siberia, the great header. Not a bad play there from the boys. 69% possession early. Espina with another free kick. Amaya, he's the best header of the ball in the league. He's got to put that away. Come on. But a really, really good start. Well done, boys. Let's shout some creative stuff at them. Yeah, they're inspired by the feedback. I'm loving it. We are utterly dominant in this first half. And the time has ticked away. Unbelievably. How have we not had more highlights there? They haven't even had a shot. Well, that means Jacob has had nothing to do. Bless him. 16, league debut, and he hasn't had a shot to face so far. There might be a kiss of death there. Shut up, Luke. Shut up. Alright, I'm pleased how things are going. Keep it up. We're switching off left, right, and centre like light switches. Oh. Get out. Get back out there. Alright, let's start off the half like we did the last one. Please. Alright, well, Jose Higon's having a poor game. I'm going to make some subs early. The boys are disillusioned. We'll go with that. I'm going to make a few here. Maui's coming on for Jose Higon. Carlos Fernandez, I need more from you up there. Victor Main is going to come on for Carry On. A bit more attacking. But we'll leave it at that for now. Let's give team talk. Maybe it's because I can't speak the language yet. That's probably it. They're confused and demotivated just from me speaking English. Espina with a free kick. Oh, is that a save? Oh, it's hit the post, I think. Unlucky. Another free kick here. Amaya's gone up again. He's unbeatable in the air, but you can't put it in the net. Oh, time is ticking away a little bit here. Should we be going for this? I think we should. We'll let this highlight play out. Ortega with it. Amaya out to Mina. Can he find him? He does find Carrie Underwood. Great ball. Oh, it's at the post. It was actually a terrible ball, but it's caught the keeper off guard. Unlucky. All right, we're gonna go for this. I've got an attacking version of the same tactic, so I'm gonna chuck in Adria de Mesa up front with Fernandez. I think de Mesa actually played quite well in the friendlies. He scored a few goals, so let's hope he can do the business here as well. If we can get anything late doors, it'd be lovely. I wouldn't say no to it, but time has ticked away. They've got a free kick late on. Jacobs had to make a dive, but he hasn't had to make a save, thankfully. And he plays out for the goal kick. I don't know if this is a real highlight. He seems to be wasting time, bless him. Gives it to Primi. Can we build something in the last few seconds? He passes out to Paras. Out to Siberio. I think this is going to be it. Jacob. Oh, what a save. Get in, son. Yeah, that is it. It's 0-0 away from home. I'm really disappointed with that, actually. We absolutely rinsed them. But we haven't won once again. But we'll take the positives. It's a point on the board. No, unlucky boys. I think we'll go with. I'm happy with what I saw. I need to learn Spanish. Well, I think that will wrap it up for now. Next episode, I think we'll bring you. I think we'll do the next episode actually. Yeah, we'll play Real Madrid Castilla, their B side, and maybe Marino, unless there's some other things I want to run through with you. But yeah, we'll bring you. I want to get sort of the first few games brought to you so you can see how the team's going, and then once we sort of build some momentum, we'll skim through the season a little bit more. But hopefully you enjoyed, guys. I really appreciate any support you can give me, any likes, any follows on Twitter, that'd be great. I will be bringing videos every weekday. I think that's the schedule. I'll see what works for me. I'm sort of getting used to making the videos and editing them and everything, so it's getting there, and I'm hoping to put out quite a bit of content. So yeah, any support you can give me, that'd be great. We'll see you next episode for more. Thanks for watching. I'm back. I forgot to mention, guys, I have started writing a story about the save as well on the FM base forums. It's down in the description. If you could check it out, you can see a bit more of my thinking, the screenshots of the players, the tactic, etc. So yeah, check it out, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy.